Good morning. We're a little late. Made it before the market opens. Real quickly. 9:45. 9:45 and 10. I think yesterday we same times we were watching out. Cracks, how's it going? How have your trades been doing this week? I don't remember if you mentioned it. Yeah, I believe. So I mean, I didn't stream. I ended up trading, and I blew lots of evals that day. But we pick ourselves up and we keep going. Yo, Edgar's here. What the hell? Yeah, I was doing the same thing, trading like a maniac. And usually if I get on the charts, if I don't watch the morning, then I I feel like if I'm not there present for the open, then I'm just completely blind and I don't really know how the markets are behaving that day, and I just get on and start doing stupid stuff. We're doing all right. We're doing all right, Edgar. Our we had the let me pull up a chart. Okay, 9:45 and 10 we need to watch out for. Let me go ahead and throw on some reminders here. All right, we can't scroll over anymore. Let me put we need like a text. Oh wow. Yeah, I can't watch it that I I think 9:15 is perfect for me. If I get on any earlier, then I start looking for stuff. But that's trading. Everyone does their own thing, what works for them. Uh, did you see my missed trade yesterday with the bots? Because I posted it in Discord. I have hard rules too, but I don't obey them. Yeah, that was a damn shame because freaking Rhythmic. I guess it, like my first manual trade I took yesterday, it rejected it, but I signed out and signed back in, and then it was fine. So I just assumed that the bots were going to be okay too. And apparently they weren't. Oh, speaking of, I wanted to double check and just make sure that they're going to be okay. So what we're going to do is just put on one micro and just enter and exit. What did that? Yeah, I got a failure again. Why is it not? Why are those not going through? Trading operation result failure state. Hey, Joseph, you don't happen to. Uh, Maybe you could help out here. I can't place any. I can't place any. I tried to place an order at just a test order on this account. PA07. Let me make sure these are turned on. Maybe that. You gotta be. That better not be it. Nope. Failure again. Thanks, Edgar. I tried to place an order and it says failure state error request. I'm connected to Rhythmic. Okay, go to MNQ and this is the 50K that we've been trading. So one MNQ. That's not working either. See, I'm getting these errors. Failure state, failure state, failure state. Nothing's popping up though either. Just disconnect. It's not a good start to a Friday. I'm glad I went to check that. I'm just gonna check throwing orders on the bot accounts with like one micro just in out just to make sure it can go through. One MNQ. Okay, that worked. And then we'll try 07. That worked. Then we'll try 08. Okay, that was weird. I'm glad I checked that because I wasn't planning on it. Well, I was planning on it and then I forgot. Okay, now we'll start both of these guys. Yeah, that's exactly what happened yesterday. But yesterday I had a pop up. Why is that happening? Alito, can you talk to somebody? Get someone to fix that. Mm. So yeah, the best thing will be in pre-market when I get on for the day, just place quick trades and see if they go through or not. So yesterday, I know some of you guys already know about it, but I'm still thinking about it because of that failure. We missed a massive move with the bots. Let's get these off of here. Right here. This gap broke this swing, and I've shown you guys I was doing an entry here at the bottom, a short, an entry in the middle, and then an entry at the top. I did some back testing and found out I get better results if I just wait for it to come back up to the top, because then it's a smaller risk. It's only risking up to this candle right before the gap, but then it goes after a 1 to 2 based off of the entry down here. I don't know if that makes any sense, but whatever the risk is from here to here, then it goes after twice that on the other side, but with the entry up here. So the risk is really only in this, but I'm still aiming for the 1 to 2 based off the entry down here. And the bots tried to take that trade, but then they got rejected. And of course, the damn market offered those points. It was 120 points that it was going after. That would have been real nice. There's the candles better. I think the entry was at 18031, aiming for 1719, something like that. Or no, was it more? I don't remember. It was something like this. Anyways, a huge trade. Yeah, yeah. It's like 120 points is after. Would have been real nice. And then it's going to be even more upsetting if today it takes a trade and it happens to be a losing trade. But that's just the name of the game, I guess. Lyrics, did you hold on to that? New month, new opportunities. Yes, I agree. We're, we'll have a full month. We'll pretend like we didn't run the bot yesterday, and we'll just run it for this month with these settings and see what it does with these 25K accounts at the end of the month. Didn't even notice where we were. Whoa, what the hell? All right, let's mark out our 1 hour because that worked yesterday and it worked a few times actually. So I'm gonna mark out this high. I don't know how I can program this because I think I'm using a little bit of a discretion. But we'll mark out these two hourly swing highs that formed this morning, one at 2 a.m. and one at 5 a.m. And what I did yesterday and what I've been noticing is we'll go down, trade outside of one. I don't really care how far it trades outside. Just as soon as it closes back above, we can either get in or wait for a fair value gap. Either one. That should offer 40 points. And if it doesn't, oh well. Yeah, lyrics. I don't know if you were here. I was shorting that. I kept shorting those highs yesterday morning. I was getting a little chopped up because I wasn't willing to hold. And then after like three shorts that they were going in my favor, but then I would exit, you know, the deal. And then I ended up going long and then that didn't work. And then I'm like, no, stick to your original thesis. Got back in a short, got my money back, and ended the day. We're open. Alito, you be careful. I've seen, at least in the few days that I was looking at this setup, waiting for the hourly swing. Sometimes it wasn't being taken out until like noon. So this will be a good, if I can get this programmed, it would be a good strategy for a bot to just sit because it can sit there and wait and it's not going to get impatient. Whereas we, on the other hand, start to get a little antsy. Antsy in the pantsy. I'm kind of given up on trying to do this the right way. So we're gonna trade these evals like a game, and then if they get passed or when they get passed, because I will pass them, not necessarily pass them at 100% success rate, but when we pass them, then we hand them over to the bots and just let them print us money in the background. I think that's a pretty damn good plan. Climbing. I'm eager to see later today when I do my weekly back test to see how this bot performed this week because we haven't been running it. That's just because I ran out of accounts and I didn't want to buy another one. And I don't know if I trust it that much on a performance account. Like I'll give it an eval to trade, and if it can pass an eval, it can have the performance account. But I'm not going to give it a performance account that I passed. This one, on the other hand, he's trustworthy, assuming I have the correct settings. We got to get above. We got to get above these highs. One from 150. Oh, you were short at. You didn't want to take it down here. Wait, was that a click trade? What's up, McLovin? Where did my news message go? I mean, if you're gonna skip a day, Friday's the day to skip, in my opinion. Sucks going into the weekend with a rough day. Thinking about a long on this pullback might be good. See if we get a little fair value gap action going on. Surely we got to go up and hit 150, right? Maybe not. Come back to this guy. Oh, it's a tough call. Stop would only be right there. I need to just try it. Such a small risk. Yeah, that's what we needed to do. I risked 108 to 103, so 5 points, and we got almost 10. I'll take it. I'll take that all day. Got a swing with a little fair value gap that we came like pretty aggressively back to it. So just looking for a reaction. Don't know if that's going to hold and send us higher or not, but it's also right around the midpoint of this move up. So all of that stuff. We got 200 SMA if you're into that kind of thing. I mean, it's like all the stars aligned. Well, left quite a few points on the table there. Quite a few points. It's like uh, I thought I've been conditioned to look for longs as the market looks like it's about to just tank. And I do better with it, but it's still there's like that still that feeling. It's like all these red candles, and now I'm longing, betting against what everyone else is seeing, what everyone is seeing. But those are some of the better moves. Got news in less than 5 minutes. Some PMI thing. And then 10 is red as well. We haven't on the 5 minute. We didn't take out any swing highs yet, except for this guy. But what does the 15-minute look like? I'm just filling in all this. Struggle to get past this guy. Really would have liked it to come up into here, breaking these highs, breaking them highs. Three minutes. Later, Edgar. You have a great day. No, I won't. I'm going to make sure you have a better one. See if we can break this high. There we go. The hour swing is only 20 points away. Wait, that's up on. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know. Why is that? I thought they would copy this across. Does it not? It's a drawing tool. So ideally, what I want to see is us go up, take out this 163, let it do its thing up here, and then on a 1 minute chart, once we close back beneath 163, once a candle closes on this side, back inside, then we can either just short or oh, those are all-time highs. Frick. Can either just get in depending on how far up we went. If we just mark it in once we close, our stop's got to be at the highs. So depending on how far away that is, we might then wait for a 1 minute fair value gap instead. It's 9:45. And this is all looking like we want to go up. Did ES make new highs right there? Alito, you're our ES guy. Oh, ES is nowhere near. The hell? It's way different than what's going on Nasdaq. They didn't make new highs overnight either. I just mean for this morning. Yeah, we got a pretty big divergence here. Those are two different stories. But ES did come down here and take out this pre-market, so maybe it's indicating we're going to go higher, right? The better move would probably be to long this, right? I don't know. Long ES because it's got all this to travel. We take a trade on ES? No, I never trade ES. That's not sticking to a plan. You guys are trying to get me into something I'm not comfortable with. I just don't know if I could trust you guys anymore. You guys are talking me into going to ES when I don't trade it. Half it, most of the time, McLovin is taking trades against me. Here I was thinking these people supported me. It's just funny. Plus, most of the time, depending on where everyone has their stops and take profits, everyone can make money on the same move, even if we're reversed. Yeah, for sure. That's why I needed. I want you to. You need to run it. It's basically. I should have called it the McLovin bot. We filled in all of this now. Just took out this swing. I think we start going higher now. I'm very tempted. Yeah, we have another PMI thing at 10. Come on, ES. I'm gonna just get out. After sweeping this low, filling this in, this wick on the 1 minute, I wanted to see it go quicker. We still got other plays that we can take advantage of later. So this part of this looks like it wants to go lower, but that's why I'm thinking longs might be the play. We're leaving equal highs up here. We never took out this high, so we got like three equal. We got all these equals, and then these two. But then I feel like people will think this is gonna go lower, so that means that we should go higher. If we break above 123, we'll jump in. I think, God, that filled me way up there. Let's just hold this. Should have put a limit or whatever. This guy. Oh, yes. Maybe we're just going to go sideways until the news. Mm. I know ES looks like it's heavy, but Nasdaq is wanting to stay up here, and I just got to stick with my gut. Can we keep going? Like somebody coming onto the charts and seeing this is going to be like, oh, I'm going to short this. But Nasdaq is primed to run for these highs. Come on, Nasdaq. I like that we're getting closer to 10 and just freaking get out. Oh, wait. Oh, I hit flatten. Why did it? Right? Wasn't I hitting flat in there? That was odd. I like Quan Tower, but I feel like there's some buggy stuff going on. I'll be back in 1 second. I have to make a phone call. Wait for the news to run. I need to wait for one of these hourly highs or lows to be taken anyways. Just give me telling you guys this is going higher. I just needed to not risk it with the news, right? But yeah, I know. That's why that was the main reason why I wanted to get out. I think I could have held this. I didn't want to put my stop down here, but maybe somewhere down in this area. But I think it's going higher still. To the moon, John, to the moon. And there we are. We'd be up in the green. Kind of sucks that I hit buy as we were hitting 123 and then it filled me 4 points above it. But it's whatever. That's my bad. I should have just put a limit on. Or is it a buy stop? I don't know. Whatever. You know what I mean? Then we would have only been down like 13 points at a time at the most. Oh, it's getting ready. Jesus Christ. I told you guys. Oh my God. No, Alito, I'm not glad because I was in a long and this is what I wanted it to do. And we didn't get it. Oh my God. I should have just put a stop. Like I thought I learned that lesson the other day. Just put a stop and leave it alone. Where is my E? Oh, right here. Damn, ES did the same thing. I don't. So we took out that 163, and I kind of want to see bodies above it, not just a wick. I think. I don't know. Like I don't know if just a wick and then a candle back close down here constitutes a trade for me, or if I need a body up here. I haven't done that much back testing with the strategy, but I guess we took it out and we have a candle back down on this side, so I guess I can. I don't know. We're just gonna give it a few more minutes. See what happens. Where's your? You're still just holding on to that trade. I I think shorts are favorable now that we took out that hour and we closed back. We took it out and then closed back down here. Like that's a pretty strong indication that that was just a liquidity grab. Look at that wick. And let's at least wait for a fair value gap on like a 15 or a 30-second or something. 30-second or 1 minute. A short here, it's like 30 points. Oh man, what a freaking move. 127. So you heard it here first, folks. What are we doing on ES? It's like the same thing as Nasdaq. I told you ES had more to ES was at the lows on the day so far, and it had way further to reach. 20, almost 20 points, 18, 19 points. Oh, here we go. Let's get a gap. Let's get a gap breaking the swing right here. Then we short this and we just ride it down. Are you making money on it? I want this to close down here. Yeah, we'll make money while they're talking. Oh, nice room beats. I feel like I'm inspiring people to get into building bots and stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's awesome. I have to. I'm gonna get into building this bot, at least this one for NinjaTrader, shortly, very soon. Hopefully within the next week. I got to take care of other stuff first with the current ones, and then I want to start porting it to NinjaTrader. I need like a boilerplate project that just will read candles and place a trade, and then I can go in there and throw all my logic in. That would be easiest. Probably use chat. What the hell? Probably use Chat GPT for that. Yeah, this is not ideal, Alito. You don't trade. It's gonna be fine. We're still beneath this hour swing. It's really nice if I don't want to look up something with code, I can just tell it what I need, and then it's not 100% accurate. And I usually have to fix the code, but like when I'm writing database scripts and stuff, because I don't have everything with SQL memorized, so it's a lot easier to just tell Chat GPT what I need, and then I can adjust it. I mean, you still need to have some programming knowledge because it's not 100% accurate. But or like if I need like a little JavaScript function for something for work, I just go tell it to do it, and then I make sure it's right, fix it, carry on. I don't like that. Oh, you're in a mini. Rolling down 350. Mm, if we have a body that closes on the minute, we might have to get out of this. Why is it putting me in a order when I hit flatten? Alito. What? You guys saw that. I clicked flatten. My mouse is way down here. That's the second time today. It did it back here too. I flattened on this and then it put me in another order. Ratbot is running. I mean, this is Quan Tower and I have a bot running on this chart. What that looks like is this screen, strategies manager. So you in Quan Tower, you have the strategies manager where you can add. I have 2 bots running on their own accounts. If I was like adding one, so this is the third instance. I don't have it running, but in the settings, this is where these are all the input settings that I've programmed for it. Quantity, like how many contracts, the minimum. I need to change the name of that. Minimum fair value gap size, what time frame you want it to run on, how many entries you want, different things like that. But I only have it built for Quan Tower, and I have, like I just said, I'm going to build it for Ninja Trader. I just haven't had the time yet. These are all-time highs, right? Yep. Watch now this setup works. Now we have bodies out here, and then we'll come back down and then turn around. And it's exactly what I was saying earlier, and I didn't wait for it. Once again, just reinforcing I need to step back from manual trading and let the bots do it because I can't follow my rules. Or we just don't get a setup. What's the plan today? Let me look. Fridays we are going to we're trading supply and demand today. Never traded supply and demand, but we're doing it today. Did I have to create my own functions? No. Quan Tower has has an API for the .NET platform. So they have a lot of stuff like that built in. You can just ask for, or you can create like an instance of like a list of bars. And then every time a bar closes, it triggers a event. And then you can capture that event and see what the last bar, like open, high, low closes, volume, all that crap, and compare it to the previous bars in the list. Yeah, I have no idea, Knives. We're just going to wing it, kind of making it up as I go. They have a decent they have a decent video that just shows like the basics, and then obviously you could build off of that. No, I'm in a fine mood. I mean, once again, we called out some decent plays here, just not good executions. So I'm like I've said this week, I'm just kind of over the whole manual trading thing, and we're just doing it to do it, and we'll rely on the bots. But as this was going down, I was expecting higher prices, and what do you know? And we were in a long, and then I got out, and then it ripped up. Then we shorted. Then I got stopped there. Then we took a loss. Platform has entered me into 2 different trades that I didn't want. Those didn't cause any damage, but it's just frustrating when that stuff happens. What we need to do is wait for a 1-minute candle to close beneath 163. I'm pretty numb right now because I don't care what happens with the manual trades. So maybe that will actually be beneficial. The problem is if I start finding success like that, all those emotions come back, and that's what I was saying was yesterday or the other day is I can do good for a while, but eventually all those things catch up to me. So I'm just not putting any, like, I have no intentions of trading an eval, passing it, and then manual trading the funded account to get money. I have no intentions of doing that. I'm just trading them evals to trade them. If they get passed, so be it, but then I don't trade them anymore. I think that's fine. We'll see if it works. The 5-minute, we have a fair value gap right here, and that is breaking this swing. I don't like that though, because if the bot places a trade here, it's going to place like a buy right there. And because of the size of the candle before it, the stop is going to be freaking like way down here, which means then it's going to aim for a 2-to-1. So how many points is that? It's going to aim for like 18,277. Yeah, I mean, it might work, but I wouldn't want to be the one taking it. Maybe I should do like a cold plunge before I start trading. Make me feel everything and get it out of my system. I'm sure there's traders who do that. Man, we are really slowing down up here. ES isn't even. Do you do a cold plunge? ES never took out this high up here. Got a little divergence going on again. Nice. I can't wake up that early. I mean, I can, but again, I can do it for a period of time, and then I don't want to do it anymore. Catches up with me. I've gotten up early before to get on the charts and start reviewing, but then I just started over trading and losing money. So I saved money by sleeping in. Good. I really did not want that to be a fair value gap. We're in the clear now. All right. Let's see us. We close beneath this 163. We look for shorts, or we just short it. True. But they do move typically together. But yeah, that could be the difference right there. I need to put ES down here since we're not using that. Unbind. Actually, we'll just take this one off. There, now we can second guess all of our entries because we'll be watching ES as well. Got this little cheeky fair value gap there, but it is above 163, and we need a candle, a 1 minute candle to close back down here. You got stopped out. That's tough. Move on to the next one. Data looks different in NinjaTrader. Let me refresh it just in case. Is that any better? I didn't pay attention to what it looked like before. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. It's closed down here. I want 10 more points. Come on. It's not going to close down there, is it? That's why you got to wait. We have to wait for the setup. Should probably freaking long that now since it wasn't willing to close down there. Came back and tapped this 1 minute gap right there. You guys think this is going higher? Oh, ES still has yet to. There we go. Yeah, it's there now. I wonder if now that ES went up there, maybe it will turn around. I don't know. I just gotta wait for close beneath this. No point in getting into anything else. Yes, took out this low, displaced up, breaking the swing. It's a hard long up here, but it makes sense with the price action, I guess. I'm just really stuck on this hourly swing. But then I start telling myself, like, well, if you're wrong and you see longs, you should just take that. Because if you're wrong, then you could be right. But then if I'm wrong on here, and we go back down here, then I could just short that and be right. Did we have any other news? Breaking. US ISM manufacturing PMI actual 47.8. Oh, we got the US Baker Hughes oil rig count at 1. I always forget about that one. Yes, looks like it wants to rip up. Nasdaq is looking like it wants to start pulling back. Oh, are we going to get a close? Come on. Now, do I wait for it to come back up a little bit or just short it? Still got to close down here. We got 15 seconds. I swear, if this freaking closes back up there. I'll aim for at least 122. Maybe 18, 18-1. I don't know if this account can handle going back up towards these highs, though. We'll find out. Because we were, this account was up 1,500 this morning. Now we're only up 800 or 500. And if we can get back to 18.1, that'd be nice. But this swing is what I'm mainly looking at, because we could just take that swing out and then retrace up. Maybe if we get back into the 130s, we'll add. No, you have a 1 minute order block right there. The only thing I'm looking at is the hourly. We took out the hourly swing, we traded above it, and then on the 1 minute, we closed back beneath it. That's all I'm worried about. This may work and it may not work, but from my short amount of time back testing the strategy, it looks like it works pretty good sometimes. We're looking to buy that. Why don't you buy it? I just put our stop at 86. It's gonna be a rough loss if that hit gets hit, but we shouldn't go up there. We've got a 1 minute fair value gap plus closing back down here. See what happens. Safe to assume that this will most likely be the last trade of the day. And then, of course, I'll leave the bots running the rest of the day, or until they look for setups until 1. If there's no setups by 1, shut them down. And then I won't run bot 1 again until next Wednesday. I'm only running that one Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays. Let's look at what that is on ES. 1 hour. Had this swing here. Then on the 1 minute, maybe, or maybe we should look at the 5 minute. Yeah, came up. Now we close beneath it. There's a fair value gap up here. I mean, this meets everything for this little setup. Let's go Bears. You're not still in your short, are you? Look at that. I didn't even mean to short at 157. Oh my god, you held on to that whole time. Well, I mean, I should just add on to this if we got Joseph on our side. I got one down here. Yes, sir. They sure are. I'm not a big fan of where my stop is. I just can't risk any more than that. That's going to be a real shame if we get stopped out there where I don't want the stop to be. I would prefer the stop to be at the highs. But I'm really banking on this gap to hold us. But ES has a gap way up here, so if it comes back up to that, it could really pull Nasdaq pretty far. Oh, McLovin. I was wrong about you. I was extremely wrong about you. All right. Good. Nasdaq isn't really going anywhere. As soon as I say that, it's just gonna rip up. What the hell? All right, come on. We gotta slow down here. Is there something on the 5 minute? What were you longing? Uh, stand by my decision. I that's still 1 hour is still intraday. Go back and look. Um, at that 9 a.m. hour, look at the swings before that. The most recent like swing high, swing low, and then watch how market reacts at those levels during market or during the open or the first few hours or whatever. Take it out, close on the other, close back inside, and go after it. Typically goes towards the other side, and even if it doesn't go all the way towards the other side, you at least get like I was looking at 40 points, 20-point stop, and 40-point wins, and some days it was offered twice, or so there's 80 points. Maybe we can both get money on this, McLovin. It's really something, just sitting here watching that number get bigger as it just works its way towards your stop. What an interesting field we have chosen. You got to be kidding me. Well, I really wanted to take out the oh yeah, for sure. I have gotten a little better with that. So we're basically what do you mean you hate me? I didn't do anything. So this 50K, we're back to break even. So Monday we're basically starting a fresh 50K, but like with no drawdown because we were up 1,500 and we went back down. So we only have like 1,000 in drawdown, right? With the unrealized. That's not the end of the world though. Like it's psychologically, it's a lot better having it at least still on the 50 instead of like 48 or 49. We just gotta be maybe go down to like 5 micros or something. 5 micros with like 40 points. It's 400 if we can catch those moves. Today, it just wasn't, obviously, it just didn't work today, which is okay. It worked yesterday, right? Yeah. Yesterday, that setup worked. I just got chopped up before I waited for the actual setup to form, which that's on me. I'll take that responsibility. And then there were other days, several days this week where that I might do a little more back testing with that strategy just so I can get some more details on it. Or statistics. If it does not take out this high and we go lower and I see that happen, I'm going to be a little upset because I don't know if you guys remember, but I did not like my stop being right here. I just needed it there because I couldn't risk anymore. So we could have scaled down and put our stop where I wanted it at the highs. That way we were risking less money. But I need to do more back testing to see what's best. Yeah. I mean, I looked at 3 days and saw this setup and was like, I like that. I want to try it. But I think I learn better trying to just trade it live versus just doing back testing only. So I mean, I'm still thinking the market is going down just because we did take out the hour, then close back down here. But it could, I don't know. We could be wrong and it just keeps going higher, or it could just chop around for a while and then go down. Who the hell knows? I'm going to leave that line there so we can check it out later. All right, I'm going to jump off here. There's no point in trading anymore. I'm going to I got 2 accounts running on this 5-minute chart down here. If it ends up taking anything, I'll let you guys know in Discord. And then later today or potentially tomorrow, I'll do my back test session with the 2 bots and see how they would have performed this week with no issues. Because obviously yesterday we missed a trade because of Rhythmic. But just to get an idea of how they're performing, especially with the new settings that I started running this one on. This one, or number 2, I didn't even run at all this week because I didn't have an account for it. I need to get off because I want to short this again, and that's not a good thing, is it? Not when we're down. But thanks everyone for being here, and I'll speak to people whenever, and we'll see you guys on Monday, and have a great weekend.